And those stocks pumped after our live streaming because we hunted for BWV and our live streaming, and we said this.
Watch that for power hour, maybe we might see a retake for $1.63. If only if we held above the $1.37 and accumulate, then we're gonna have the break. Otherwise,
so as we said, if we held above the $1.37, because in the live streaming we got this rejection around our breakout zone, the price sold off, but we held, as we said, above the $1.37, and guess what? The price broke. And we did our update in our Discord and our Patreon as well. We said the breakout should be around the $1.70, and now nearing toward the first profit taken. And of course we covered this on our Discord as well, because whenever we do short analysis update on our Patreon, we do it as well on our Discord on the chart channel here, and we did even for XPON alert price target. And now BWV going toward the first profit taken toward the $2, and we have a really great breakout. Next up we got AMST, the price reverse, as we said, from the second bottom around the 46. We didn't hold around the first support, but we held above the second support and we reversed. We're going to discuss the squeeze area because this stock jumped over 150% when the market opened. XPON, we might see a huge pump once again because we held above our support, the $3.20. We're going to discuss the profit taking and what we should expect for tomorrow. Palantir doing all right because we break from this flag. We're going to discuss if there's potential squeeze after this huge jump. You see here, after the good earnings, we might see another green candle over the $10. APE is doing all right because we're still holding above the current box. Let me just go in a big picture to show you what's going on. We broke from this flag and the price bounced from our MA, so there is a potential for a huge jump once again if we broke one level of resistance. So let's go back and discuss BWV because we discussed this in our live streaming today, which we do daily around the 3 p.m. CET or 9 a.m. Eastern time. We discussed BWV. We didn't have the opportunity to trade this one because the live streaming was over, and this one actually happened after our live streaming. That's why we always do update for the breakout zone and the profit taken for mini stocks after our live streaming on our Discord and of course on our Patreon. Right now, what we should expect. Now we have a really great trade here. So now we have a bit of rejection because we went until the $1.95 below the $2. So this is normal. There's a huge rejection because this is the first profit taken. After we clear the first profit taken, this will be a good indication for another pump. At the moment, we did almost 60% and the market almost closed. So we might see a slowness in volatility. If we got rejected, we're going to have a retest for the $1.68. So as long as we hold the $1.68 or above the $1.70, is mean the stock will pump over the $2. If we broke the $2, we're going to do short update analysis for tomorrow pre-market. We might see a gap for this one. Next up, we got AMST, have a potential to squeeze. This stock have a rejection area around the 74.84. So at the moment, we have a current resistance will be tested. This will be a turning point actually. If we went until the 64 and get rejected, we might continue to go down toward the 40 cent bottom. So watch out. This area is where we should have a confirmation for another squeeze over the 74 or a continuation for the selling pressure that triggers when we test this resistance area and the price went down almost, let me just check, 38%. Imagine in just span of 1 hour, 2 hours. So be careful. The short seller is still in control as long as we are below this level of resistance. By tomorrow as well for this one, if we broke the 74 by pre-market, we're going to do short update analysis for the entry and exit before the market open because this kind of stock is pumping fast. So that's why we have to be strategic. You see here what's happened. The price actually jumped in pre-market almost 138% and then jump down. Know when we exit, know when we enter, and know when we take our profit. The next stock we got XPON. Have a struggle around this breakout zone, the $4.09 as a breakout, and we have a bit of struggle. Let me just show you what's going to happen. We need to hold this ascending channel that formed right now, and continue to go higher for squeeze. So the $3.75 will confirm this squeeze for XPON toward the $4.60. So right now is still have a potential rejection around the $4.06. If we clear it, is mean game on toward the $4.60. Otherwise, we'll continue to go down toward the $3.20. So be careful. This area should be protected for XPON to continue to go higher toward the $4.62. Should happen in power hour. Palantir is doing all right. However, we have just one resistance to have another breakout, which is around the $8.86. This is a really important level to break for Palantir to go toward the $9.31, which is the first profit taken, for my opinion, and the squeeze area. But after that, we're gonna have the $10, of course, and beyond. So watch out for the first resistance, which is the $8.86. And holding, of course, above the $8.26 as the bottom to confirm the continuation for this huge bullish momentum after the good earning for Palantir. Lastly, we got APE. So APE is still doing all right, but we have a bit of resistance around the $2.78, and the price is still gravitating below it. So what's the game plan? If we go back and see what's going on in the big picture, of course, because in the big picture we're still holding this beautiful ascending channel where the market maker actually bought heavily exactly around the end of the last month when the price went parabolically up. Now is normal, the price is actually going gravitating around this ascending channel as well to refuel before another continuation up. So as long as we hold above this ascending line, preferably, and this box, this should be the bottom to confirm still we have a potential pump toward the $4. Then the best signal for strength and the market maker bought around this bottom is clearing the $2.78, then going toward the $4 and $4.40 for the first profit, then the $6 for APE. We're gonna do pre-market update for tomorrow for our stock that have potential to squeeze, as we discussed before, BWV and AMST, and of course we're going to do live streaming after that around the 3 p.m. CET or 9 a.m. Eastern time. So watch out for those two updates for tomorrow, and see you in the next video.